Alright guys, so today we're just going to do a kind of a bloom slash spike update for the month of October. I decided not really to do an update video because really there's not too much going on besides spikes and blooms. So the first thing I want to start out with is this Catasetum Karen Armstrong, and I got this last year from SVO. Sunset Valley Orchids, and if you can see this wonderful bloom, beautiful fall colors, perfect for this time of year. If you want to see the tag, there it is. So I just think this is overall a really nice plant. I love the pattern, I love the colors. And the other bonus is, I just was looking at this, and this spike had 5 buds on it, but when it was forming, one of the buds blasted. But over on the other side, I just found another spike coming out. So that's very nice. Hopefully that'll make it, and we'll be able to see more of these gorgeous blooms. I'll let you see the bloom one more time. The next thing is the Maxillaria skunkiera. And initially when you first see this plant, you're like, those buds are really black, which they look really black if you're like just inside or whatever, but they're actually a very deep burgundy, and they're very cute. I have 2 buds that are blooming, and then I have another bud forming back here. So I think that's really cool. The next thing, there's a few of just updates from the show. This is the one I have to check my book on how to pronounce this, but it's like now I can't even say it. Alright, so this is Amazonica by Amazing. I think it's like Corinthes or something of that nature. That's how you pronounce it. I have to look it up. But it does have a nice bud coming on there, so we'll be able to see that. This Arangus lutea alba var urticata is still in spike, and I feel like it's grown a little bit since I got it, so that's good. The Dracula Lotex is in bloom, and this is kind of like a clown face is what she called it when I bought it, but I think it's still really cute. This is what I was talking about. I just put this down in this deep saucer, and it's just going to help keep a little more humidity around the roots. So I think that'll work out well, hopefully. I finally have buds after a couple years of having this plant. This is the Cattleya intermedia cerulea by Cattleya walkeriana Azul, Monte Azul. And I've always got it to grow really nicely, as you can see, but this year I gave it a little more light, and I think it really benefited from that. And we have some buds forming in this leaf axil right here, which is going to be really hard to show you. You might just have to trust me, but there is some buds forming in one of these leaves. Hopefully there'll be a couple more. There's a couple more new growths maturing, so hopefully as they mature, we'll be able to have some more buds. So I'm really looking forward to that. I know it's going to be more of like a white, like more white than it is blue, but it's still going to have that a little bit of blue coloration to the flower. The next thing I can show you is, last year I got this as a gift. It is my Oncidium Twinkle, and it had four spikes last year, and this year I beat that record with 6. So I have 6 spikes on this. If you can see the little twig looking things from the light, but there is 6 spikes on here. So I think that's really nice. They're starting to branch off, so that maybe in about a month and a half or so we'll be able to see this in full bloom. Trying to think of what else to show you. The Tolonia Genting Pink is still blooming. It's in full bloom right now. I just didn't really want to bring it back outside. You saw that last video. And then my Psychopsis Mendenhall is forming buds as well. This Brassidium, that black star, I got just a small back division, and I thought it would do well. And as you can see, it has a spike, but I think this spike is just a last-ditch effort to live, to get pollinated and produce the seed pod and disperse its seeds. But this growth, I feel like maybe got damaged somehow, and it never matured, so it decided to bloom instead of trying to grow a new growth. So what happened was, which I think this is really interesting, this pseudobulb has bloomed before, but since this growth got damaged or whatever happened to it, this spike emerged from the same pseudobulb that had bloomed before. So I think that's kind of cool. But it's kind of sad all at the same time because it's probably gonna end up dying because it's trying to have that last ditch effort to live. Now my Neophonetia falcata, it was in bud when I got it, and it bloomed, and the blooms faded and died, and now I have a new spike emerging from the leaf axil right there. So that's cool. There's a whole bunch of new root growth going on, and I think this is doing really well. Now I believe my last thing to no, I have 2 more things. The one is my Phalaenopsis that always blooms. It's in spike again, and I think it's doing a lot better. I might end up eventually cutting it. If you can see right here, halfway up the plant, it looks like something went wrong. So I think I might end up cutting it there, but it'll have like 6 big roots on it, so it'll be more than okay. And the last one, but certainly not least, is I found this the other day. This is the Phalaenopsis shirleyana, and it's beautiful mottled leaves. I love this plant. But I was looking on here, and excuse the car. I was looking on here, and right above the old spike, and I doubt you all will be able to see it, which I'm thinking you can't, but I'm gonna just tell you. It has a little mitten, so I know this is gonna end up spiking. Hopefully the buds won't blast for me, and I think it'll look really nice because it'll hang down, and you should be able to see the beautiful buds hanging down. And my neighbors are going up to their house, so sorry for the vehicle noises, but that's what happens. They are actually really nice, and I appreciate them not like speeding past here because it is a greenhouse and they haven't done anything to it, so that's really nice as well. We know where they live if they do anything, so I guess that's why. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully we'll see some more buds soon. Alright guys, well I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.